Hello, students. Mrs. Bell here, your media specialist. Today, I would like to show you how to use the MyOn program located inside the Renaissance app. Notice that I am on your Rockdale ClassLink page. If you can remember from when you take the STAR test, your Renaissance app is located on your Rockdale County ClassLink page. So what you're going to do first is you're going to click on that Renaissance app. It is an app with the blue and green R in the center. So you're going to click on that app, and it's going to automatically take you to Renaissance. If you can see, you have all of your apps, including your STAR apps. And down here at the bottom, you got two apps that are fully in two different colors. One is the orange app, which is your accelerated reader app. The other is this full lightly blue app that says MyOn. You're going to click on the MyOn app. Now, once you get to MyOn, if you've never logged into MyOn before, the first thing you're going to have to do is take a little short Lexile test. Now that test is what you will have to do first in order to use the MyOn program. So once you click on your MyOn app and it's prompting you to take a little test, take that test. Do not try to exit. It won't let you bypass to use the program without taking the test. That test is used to give you your Lexile for MyOn, and to also create your interest on what books that you will be able to read. So once you're logged into MyOn and it automatically gets you to MyOn, here is what your program should look similar to this. So if you look on this screen, you notice that you have your MyOn Lexile at the top. It tells you how much time you spent reading. It tells you the books that you finished, and it also on the far right tells you the pages that you've read. You can also look up here at the top, and it has your library and it has your projects. We're going to talk about those in just a second. But if you look over here to the far left, it gives you a search where you can search for MyOn books. It also has here the last books that you've read. And if you keep scrolling down, it'll tell you books because you've read other books. It'll give you a list of preference that you may want to read, and it'll recommend some more books to you based off the books that you've read. And now here at last at the bottom, it will show you other books that you recently opened. So this is what you will see on your home page once you log into MyOn. So let's get into actually searching for your MyOn books. So if you want to look through the MyOn library, you're going to click on this tab up here at the top for library. Now you have options under your library. You have recommended, you have browse, you have my list, and you have a search. If you want to look at the books that are recommended to you, you're going to click on recommended. And you're going to scroll down. It's going to tell you your top picks. But first, hold up. When you click on this page, it's going to prompt you to set your interest. So I'm going to click edit your interest, which is located on the right. And you will be able to come here and answer these questions and set your interest. Once you are done, you will click the save button, and you can go back and you can click on your library and you can go back to recommended, and it will show you the books, the top picks that you would like. It'll also show you new books that are available, books that are popular in your grade, and because you like word fun. So to show you, because you liked another book, it will show you books that are similar to the books that you've read. because you like monsters and mythical creatures, which is another book that was read, is going to show you books that are similar to those. So recommended is just based off your interests and books that you have read in the past. So if you scroll back up to the top, and if you click on under library, if you click browse, you will find books that are sorted by category. So here is where you can look through a category of books. If you look up here on the top left, you have your filter button. If you click on that button, you can filter these to just fiction, nonfiction, and graphic novels. I'm going to click on graphic novels to only show me books that are in each category that are graphic novels. So let me choose a book, and I'm going to go to scary and gross. So you have different categories for that. And I'm going to do unexplained mysteries. And I'm just going to hover over some of these books. So notice when I hover over the books, they're giving me different options. And let's look at those options that they give me. You have read, you have info, you have add, and you have take AR quiz. If you click on the green button, it's going to open the book for you to read. If you click on info, it's going to give you all the information about this book. It's going to give you the rating. It's going to give you the grade level, your AR points. It's going to give you an overview of the information. It's going to give you over here to the right your Lexile, the recommended grade, the publisher, your guided reading level. This is an audio book as well. So if you use the audio feature, it's going to tell you how long it'll take to read, your page count, and the language of the book. Now right here, you can choose to either read the book or add it to your list of favorites. So I'm going to go ahead right now and add it to my list, and it will be located on my list. So let's actually talk about the rest of these. So here we've clicked on info. And when I went to info, I also did the add to my list button. So it is gray. But if I click on that and remove it, it will turn red and I can add it to my list. Now, this bright orange one here will promptly take you to the AR portion of MyOn and allow you to take an AR quiz. That's right, you can take an AR quiz off your MyOn books. So if you read a book that has an AR test, only thing you have to do is click on this AR button to take your AR quiz. So let's click on read, this top green one here. So once you get here, you can start on your book and you can flip through your book. Now down here at the bottom, if you see this, you have different options. You have your play button, your speaker button, and your back button here. That'll go back 10 seconds during your audio. You can also search through your book here on the right. And also located over here on the right are your magnifying glass, and you can put the book in full screen. So if you want the book read to you, you can just click and it will read the book to you. Now you also have some other features that will be located on your book as well. So you can your book will also have a dictionary, other tools such as highlighters, journals, and settings. So we're going to exit this book now and look at my list. So remember, I took that book and I added it to this list. So you can create your own list of books that you can go back and read. Now let's look at search. Now if you want to search a book, you can type in any title. So let's say you want to read a book about hurricanes, and you can type in hurricanes. and it'll give you all of these books on hurricanes. And you have those same features that I showed you in the browse. You can read them, you can look up the info, you can add them to your list, and you can also take AR quizzes. Now, if there is not an AR quiz available for your book, you will not have this orange tab. Not all books are AR, but most are AR in MyOn. So that is how you locate and find books that you would like to read. The next thing I'm going to show you is if your teacher assigns a project for you to work on, this tab right next to library up here at the top is where you go to find your projects. So you click on your project, you will see here that there is a project here. So if your teacher assigns a project, it will show up here under the projects tab. So what you would do is you can click on that project, and your project objective will be to the right. You will see all of the activities that your teacher has assigned. If you look over here on these three little directions, if you have not completed an activity, you will have this red tab here. If you completed some of it, it'll turn orange. And if you finish it, it will turn green. So this is how your directions will go. If you click on the books, as you can see here, the list of books are here. And also, if a book that your teacher assigns has an AR quiz, you can also still take an AR test on those books. So if you are assigned a book in your class and it is an AR test, I do advise that you take that quiz. Because if you read the book, why not take the quiz? So you have your quick write here. This is an assignment that I have added. So you have two options here. How can reading, here's your question, how can reading help you in social studies? This is what your teacher wanted you to write about. So you click on writing complete. And here is where you will find your writing. So you will go to essay writer, and you will title your essay, your writer, what your quick write, and then you will just type in your quick write here. So now, if you need to organize your thoughts, you also have a graphic organizer here, and you can fill in your graphic organizer to help you write. So I'm going to save this, and once you're done, you just click the turn in button and it will turn green, and that is how you will complete your assignment. So this is how you use the Renaissance MyOn program. If you have any questions, please reach out to me, Mrs. Bell, in It's Learning if you have any questions about MyOn. You can also ask your teachers if you have any questions. I will be around. Please reach out to me on It's Learning if you have any questions about the Media Center or anything concerning MyOn. Have a good day.